You don't fit into this organization because you are a pussy. I don't care about your sexual orientation, neither does One Less God, neither does any other atheist that I've ever fucking met. I've never known any fucking atheist to be homophobic. I'm sure there are some out there, there's always exceptions to prove the rule, but you know what? The vast, vast majority has no problem with homosexuality whatsoever. What do you think we're going to do? You think we're going to topple theocracy and then install the same rules and then say, this is atheocracy, bitch? You know, we have no intention of doing that. The only intention we have is of restoring the country to its original fucking roots as a secular nation. We're just trying to restore the First Amendment, you know, that has been shit upon by these politicians for the last 100 or so years. And if you have an objection to that, then you can have an objection to us. But if you don't, then what the fuck is your problem?
You have a lot of cheek telling me what I think, what I believe in.
Look who's fucking talking. I put out a video that says nothing whatsoever. It literally said nothing. It was literally just an emotional appeal that says, come on, we're going to start fighting, we're going to be aggressive. That's all it said, and you guys instantly take that to mean, oh, it's going to be violent, it's a bad idea, it's this and that. So who's presuming to know what the other person thinks here? It's not me. I'm not presuming to know what you fucking think. You're presuming to know what I think. I have no alternative. My two options are I can ignore you, which I don't want to do because I'd really like to get as much of the atheist community behind this idea as I possibly can. And I'm not the most diplomatic person, so this is the only way I know to do it, is to be in your face about it and say, hey, quit being a goddamn wuss and join the fucking movement. And if you don't like my movement, then join some other movement. Or be part of, you know, your individualist movement if you think that can work. I'm not trying to force anyone to do anything. But why are you going to my video? Why is my video rated 3 stars? The only fucking video I've ever had. The ASU videos are pretty much the only videos I've ever had that have been rated 3 stars. I always get 4 stars. So it's obvious that there are people out there who are just pissed off that I would do this. Who just don't want me to rattle the fucking bars. Rattle the fucking boat. Shake the fucking bars of the cage. That kind of shit. Whatever analogy or metaphor you fucking prefer.
Or whose camp I'm in. You have a lot of cheek telling me that I gave up on we a long time ago.
Why do you think I'm talking to you specifically? If you were one of the people who said, I object, I don't think this is the right approach, blah, 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 then I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the people who said, this sounds like it's going to be a violent movement, and wah, 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 we're making a bunch of prejudgments about it. If you weren't one of those people, then I wasn't fucking talking to you, asshole, so you can fuck off. You don't like being told to fuck off? Well, guess what? Fuck off. Because as soon as you fuck off, you won't hear fuck off any fucking more. That's the way it goes, man. I don't know what else to fucking tell you.
We, I believe, is an organic group.
Ooh, that's worked so well
Not
so far.
somebody under the leadership of some whacked-out wacko
Whacked-out wacko.
who thinks that it's funny telling
Funny?
other people
Yeah.
where they sit
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how much of this I'm going to go through. I don't think I'm going to get to the very end.
or what they're
Oops. Didn't mean to turn you back on. Do I turn you on? We're not going to be a leadership-driven organization. I mean, obviously you need some leadership, but really I would like this to be a movement where the people involved make a lot of the decisions and control a lot of the direction. That's my ultimate aspiration for this particular project. Let's listen to a little bit more. I'll see if I have anything new to say.
thinking. That is not leadership quality. Yeah, I'm angry. I'm pissed off. Well, I'm going to hit my camera.
Hit it! Hit it! Punch that
Right,
motherfucker.
Like that. I am absolutely fucking annoyed. But you really don't understand that what you have done is decisive. You have split the atheist community.
You mean divisive, although decisive was what I think it was. You meant divisive. You know what? The thing about it is the divisions already existed, because as soon as I did that video, people literally, without knowing anything except for the attitude of the thing, chose sides. Instantly. That shows me that the division was already there. I just exploited it. It was something that was boiling beneath the surface for a long time now, and looking back, I see the points where it nearly boiled over. And this just happens to be the point where it finally did boil over, because there have been two radical different approaches to this problem. There is the passive approach, which I don't think works, that we've all been doing. But there's been a lot of people who say, let's try a more aggressive approach. And every time that they do, quite ironically, the passive people, are able to push them down and say, no, 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 don't do that. Don't become aggressive. Don't become aggressive. If you become aggressive, we'll have to kick you. And I happen to just be someone who, when I said it, enough people who had been kicked down by the pacifists say, well, he's right. So this division already existed. Don't blame me for creating a division. It was a division that already existed that I just happened to exploit. Not intentionally, because I didn't know that there was such a division. But it's obvious that it predates anything I had to do with this.
Smack down the middle. The Black Panthers didn't go that far. Even the Black Panthers had some respect for the opposition.
Well, the Black Panthers' true opposition was, of course, the white man, not the other people in the black community, although they did meet a lot of resistance in the black community from people who thought they were too extremist. What the Black Panthers were trying to do is the same thing I'm trying to do, and that is instill a sense of pride in a disparaged minority in America. It's really the same thing. The main difference is that we're an ideological minority. And that's something that America really hasn't had too much experience with it. If you look at things, there's been racial minorities, and there's been sexual minorities like yourself. And in all honesty, I'm really sorry that you have to be someone who fought one fight only to immediately have to fight some other one. And I don't know, maybe my comments during this video got a little heated, but then you can't really fault me for that because a lot of viewers were pretty heated. But the thing is that maybe you just got tired out from fighting for gay rights, which is, I'm assuming, what you were fighting for before. I guess it could be something else. And you don't really want to go through that again, and that's understandable. If you don't want to be part of this, I'm not trying to make anyone be part of this. This is a project designed by me and One Less God and Exiled and a few others that don't want to be named just yet, and a lot of people have shown interest in it. I've gotten quite a few emails from people telling me that they want to be a part of it, that they want to volunteer their services. So this is happening. That's the main message that I want to get across to you. Whether you like it or not, this is what's going to happen. And maybe it is a bad idea, but you know what? It's an idea that hasn't been tried before, and we're stagnating, using the same approach over and over again. And I don't expect anyone to support me. I don't expect anyone to get on my side. I'm just telling you, this is what I'm doing. If every single person abandons me, I will have the fucking revolution by myself. I will fight it on my own as an individual if I have to. But I'd rather have your help. And that's all I have to say for now. And thank you for making this video. It was gave me an opportunity to voice a lot of my concerns about some of the objections I've been hearing. Amazing Atheist. Peace the fuck out. Oh, and One Nation Under God.